The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head to head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. So, Fargo, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And her opponent, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. So we started up there recently, the super glue glued to the action replay. These 2 drivers, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo and Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack, they were even 1-1 going up against one another. Now Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack has a leg up on Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo for the next time that they go head to head. So you see it up there on the bracket. Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack making his way into the semifinals. Now, Fargo, I'm getting word from our Monster Jam officials. We got some breaking news. There seems to be some sort of an issue with Gravedigger. So as you can see, the loader is coming out onto the track. We're going to hook Gravedigger up, bring it back to the pits, and see if we can assess exactly what is going on with that truck. So during the initial power rush, when these trucks were going around in a circle, that's where the issue was determined, or detected rather. So again, we are going to bring that Monster Jam truck back into the pits, assess exactly what is going on with it. Crew Chief Chandler West works tirelessly on that Monster Jam truck to ensure that Weston Anderson is able to compete in each and every competition. Now, yesterday, Weston made the JCB Racing finals up against Cody Saucier and Dragon, with ultimately Cody Saucier and Dragon taking the win. Again, we're not 100% sure what's going on with that truck. It might be an outer axle issue, in which case we need to take the BKT tire off and then release or open up the hub to see exactly what's going on in there.
Hey, Christina, this is really, really difficult for our fans to watch. I'm here in the stands. Everyone's kind of sitting on the edge of their seats because this is the beginning of the event. And, of course, we all come to see all the Monster Jam trucks. And you can see Weston Anderson there in the truck. You know that is not how he wants to start this event. Like she said, fans, we will get an update for you. We'll let you know what is actually going on when the crew is able to assess everything. From my vantage point, I can see Crew Chief Chandler West in the back getting ready to receive the Monster Jam truck, and they're going to take a look. We could be looking at anything from a broken axle to something even more severe. When it comes to our Monster Jam trucks, these different parts, there's so many, there are thousands of different things that can go wrong and cause something like this to happen. So once we get some more information, we will let all of you fans here in the Fargo Dome know. But for now, I want to know, are you ready to get back into Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Continuing on with our next matchup, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. going head to head against Cody Saucier, Dragon. Both drivers are restaging back at the line so that we are able to start this race fairly at the green light. Pulling up to the line. Let's go green! Give it up for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Once again, Cody Saucier in Dragon. Moving on to the semifinals, where he will go head-to-head against Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Approaching the line, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. And his opponent, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Monster Jam fans, as you can see, Devin Winfield and Velociraptor struggling to get off the line. He was having truck issues yesterday. Taylor was talking about it earlier. They needed to replace the drive shaft along with a multitude of other issues. Our tech officials are coming out onto the track right now to assess what's happening. If you look up on the video board, you can actually see a live shot of Devin in that Monster Jam truck right now, trying to figure out what is going on. These Monster Jam trucks have a lot going on. There's a lot of force with these Monster Jam trucks. We're 5 weeks into the series right now, and we've had a lot of 5 and 4 event weekends. So these Monster Jam trucks, they run hard, and sometimes they don't do what you need them to do. You can see his, obvious frustration in the cab right now as they are assessing what's going on with Velociraptor. Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, starting off strong out the gate, coming down the straightaway, coming around the turn. Waiting to hear from our Monster Jam officials, but they are confirming there is definitely something going on with that truck. I am currently waiting and standing by to see exactly what that issue is. And remember, Taylor is going to be behind the scenes later to give you the update. Monster Jam officials have confirmed that we are going to be resetting this race. So Corey Rummel in Earthshaker will go ahead and set back up. We were told that the lights in which the drivers are looking at did not go green. Therefore, he was not able to get word that he was able to drive forward in that Monster Jam race. So we're going to go ahead, reset the lights, reset the Monster Jam trucks, and get back to business. Let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Earth Shaker. Fargo, that's a good sign coming out of the tunnel right now. It looks like Weston Anderson in Gravedigger will be able to compete in the JCB racing competition. This has been a crazy and quite unusual JCB Racing round one. I do want to confirm, though, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, we did get full confirmation from our Monster Jam officials that there was not, in fact, anything wrong with that Monster Jam truck. When they went to go speak to him, it turns out he slammed the brake very, very hard because as he was looking at the lights, it flickered. So he thought there was an issue with the lights. It didn't go green. He slammed the brake. We reset those Monster Jam trucks. So I can confirm Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, that truck is A-OK. As you can see, the bracket is shaping up really interesting right now. And we have one more race in round one. Here on the track, Weston Anderson in a Gravedigger. And his opponent, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. For Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers at the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Fargo, are you ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Jumping into our first round in the semifinals, we have a driver from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier in Dragon, going head-to-head against the driver representing Team Throttle Monster, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Fargo, that one was too close to call. So we're going to review it on the Super Glued to the Action replay. So our Monster Jam officials can get a better look at the finish line to determine whose BKT tires crossed it first. Cody Saucier and Dragon staying nice and tight around those turns. Let's get the vantage point though with Jurassic Attack. Pausing it there. Your winner, moving on to the JCB Racing Finals, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. who will join Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack in the JCB Racing Finals? Will it be the driver who hails from North Jackson, Ohio, Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, or the driver from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Grave Digger? Let's hear it for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. Weston Anderson and Gravedigger getting stuck coming around that turn, paving the way for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker to take the win, and will be going up against his fellow Throttle Monster team member in an awesome matchup that we have yet to see this season.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Fargo, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
Monster Jam fans, however this shakes out, one of these drivers is going to win their very first JCB Racing win of the 2025 season. Will it be the driver here in his 11th season of Monster Jam, Technician of the Year, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker? Or will it be the driver who hails from Cadillac, Michigan, here in his rookie season of Monster Jam, ready to attack the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack? Give it up for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker! Securing the first 8 points of the afternoon and his first JCB Racing win of the weekend, or of the 2025 season rather, excuse me. Veteran driver with over 11 years under his belt here at Monster Jam, representing Team Throttle Monster. First racing win of the year, Corey Rummel, shaking things up here in Fargo. We're going to hear from our winner. Taylor is standing by on the track with him, ready to chat about that awesome win, because that truly was the most unique JCB racing competition I think we've seen so far.
Congratulations, Corey Rummel. Wow. I mean, at one point it seemed like every driver might be faced with issues, but not you. You were dialed in, and you brought home your first racing win of the year.
First one, man. You know, I've only been here for a few weeks, and I'm having an absolute blast. You know, me and Earthshaker, first year ever rocking this place, and you guys and the fans have been pumping me up all day and all weekend, and this one was for you.
So, as we go into the next competition, two-wheel skills, you hear that roar from the crowd. How are you going to shake it up?
Oh, you know, definitely. This Earthshaker is bound to rock this place, man. Can't wait to get out there. Got a few new moves I want to give it a try and see what happens, man. It's all for you. You guys ready for two-wheel skills or what?
Congratulations one more time at Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, the first 8 points of the afternoon. You can see up there on the video board. 8 points up at the top. 1 point behind now is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. And rounding out the top four based on the bracket, you have Cody Saucier in Dragon, as well as Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. 4 points going into the second competition of this afternoon's event. Now that is going to be the two-wheel skills challenge. So we're looking for a few important things when it comes to this particular competition. Each driver is going to have 2 attempts to showcase their best moves on 2 wheels or even 1 wheel. So we're looking for things such as stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and so much more. And this is going to be your first opportunity to score accurately and fairly using judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, I'm hanging here in section 30 with Dad Tanner and his 2 little ones. Dad, can you tell me, what are your little ones' names?
This is Dutton, and this is Boone.
And what made you want to come to Monster Jam today? Because I know this is your first time here with us.
The boys just really like monster trucks, so they have all of them downstairs in their playroom, so they wanted to come see the real thing.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to give you a unique opportunity, all right, to win something cool for your family. All right, but you got to test your Monster Jam knowledge. So, Dad, I'm actually going to have you stand on up over here. Perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to put up on that video board, all right, some clues about a Monster Jam truck. And you got to name that truck. If you're able to name it, you're going home with a prize. So take a look at the video board right now. All right, Fargo, you're going to help him out, all right? So this truck was created by Dennis Anderson. This truck is known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This truck is bad to the bone. All right, Fargo, what do you think it is? What do you guys think it is? What's the truck?
Gravedigger.
It's Gravedigger! That's correct! Awesome job. So guess what? You guys get to go home with a really cool prize, all right? Since this is your first time here at Monster Jam, you're going to get to meet all the Monster Jam drivers as our post-event meet and greet. So you're going to take this with you, and at the end of the event, you and your brother and your mom and dad are going to go meet all of our Monster Jam drivers, get their autographs, and take some pictures. What do you think of that? It's good. Awesome. Monster Jam fans, give it up for these amazing little ones. They have the opportunity to meet and greet with our Monster Jam drivers. High five. Yeah, awesome. And if you guys want to meet our Monster Jam drivers, what you're going to do is scan the QR code up there on the video board. All right. So that is available up until halftime. So I'm going to give you a second. Scan the QR code if you are interested in our post-event meet and greet. It is a separate ticket. And then again, you have the opportunity, you get a flag. You get all of our drivers to sign that flag. and it's a really cool experience.
All right, we're coming up on our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, which is your first opportunity, Fargo, to score our drivers at judgeszone.com. So go ahead and take out those phones, open up a new web browser. We'll also put the QR code up on the video board for you to scan. Remember that city code will be FAR. You'll press submit and you'll have 20 seconds to lock in your scores. Fargo, make some noise if you're ready for the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
We're going to kick things off with Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Put those paws together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. It's your first opportunity to score, fans, so scan the QR code on the video board with your phones. Lock in your scores. You've got 20 seconds total, but probably about 5 seconds left.
Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, setting the bar for his fellow competitors. Really nice popper off the double log stack. Nice form, solid vertical positioning. So that's what we're looking for here in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Moves that showcase control, creativity, and that's what goes into scoring at judgeszone.com. So let's see what you guys thought of Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A 7.583. Again, a 7.583 for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming up next, he's Dino-rific, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Nice popper to start things off. Slides down the ramp, puts it on the side. Back on all for BKT Tires for attempt number 1.
Let's hear Fargo for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. On one BKT tire in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Show him some love. And then lock in those scores. Gotta let us know what you thought about that run. 5 seconds left.
So 2 poppers that he approached in 2 different ways. The first one slid down the side, put it on the side 2 BKT tires. The second attempt goes into it, slides down the opposite ramp, kicks it up on the back 2 BKT tires slightly before landing on all 4. Let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat 7.583, which is Monster Mutt Rottweiler. The score for Velociraptor is 8.746. New leader and a new score to beat in the 2-wheel skills challenge. So Monster Jam fans, this is exactly what we're talking about. I mentioned it earlier, but the creativity and the variety and the fact that these Monster Jam drivers are really so proficient at what they do that they are able to sometimes balance a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck just on one BKT tire. So they're actually shifting the weight and putting it all on a 650-pound BKT tire. So a lot going on there in this 2-wheel skills challenge. Coming up next, your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. On the pod, brings it down the double log stack. It looks like she might be going for a reverse popper on the back 2 BKT tires. Let's see how this plays out. Reverse popper indeed. One more attempt remaining for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
Tough break for Ashley Sanford on that second hit, but wow, our first hit that was. So this is where you fans come in with your judgment at judgeszone.com. What do you think about that run by Megalodon? She's coming out of the truck to celebrate with you. Show her some love.
Again, you know, what Taylor is saying is absolutely correct. That first attempt was solid. The reverse popper is one that we have not seen a lot of here on Arena Championship Series West. And Ashley Sanford in Megalodon doing a nice job. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. A 4.772 So that's going to go ahead and put her currently in the third place spot in the two-wheel skills competition. Now we have 3 competitors down, 5 to go. So a lot more Monster Jam-packed action coming your way. And if you haven't been scoring at judgeszone.com, you still got plenty of time to get in on the action. So go ahead, scan that QR code. Look at the criteria one more time so that you guys are confident in what you are looking at so that you're able to score accurately and fairly. Coming up next, continuing to shake up the competition, your JTV Racing winner, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Slap wheelie off the Batwing across the track, making his way around the elevated obstacle for attempt number 2. Nice controlled stop. He kicks it into reverse for the moonwalk up the ramp.
Put your hands together for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. No hesitation on both of those hits. Scan the QR code if you haven't already, Fargo. Monster Jam's the only sport where you have a say-so in who wins the competitions. There he is. Show him some love one more time. And then lock in your scores. 3 seconds left.
2 great attempts. I do want to differentiate between the 2 obstacles that you guys see there on the track. One of them, the longer one, is called our Batwing. The larger structure is what we call our pod, or our elevated obstacle. So he was able to utilize both of those in his two-wheel skills. Let's take a look at the video board. Scores for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker are locked in. A 7.374. That's good enough to put him currently in the third place spot in the two-wheel skills challenge. Continuing on with the two-wheel skills challenge, ready to attack the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Popper with some great control in the vertical positioning. You see he danced the back two BKT tires around slightly during the balancing point on that nose wheelie for that first attempt. He took advantage of the elevated obstacle. We have two sides of that. The double log stack, where we see a lot of our drivers utilize that for the poppers and those reverse poppers, as well as sky wheelies. And then we also have the side of the elevated obstacle that actually has tires built into it, and that's the one that he utilized. wheelie up the pod for the second attempt.
Make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. A lot of variety in this two-wheel skills challenge from each of our competitors so far. He's asking you to make some noise, Fargo. Oh, and it looks like he also wants you to score. You know where to go. It's judgeszone.com. You've got 5 seconds left.
Tell us what you thought, Fargo. Remember, the score to beat right now is Velociraptor with an 8.746. Let's see. The score for Jurassic Attack is... Oh, such a close one there. An 8.431, super respectable score for the two-wheel skills challenge. That's going to put Tim Hall Jr. currently in second place in this competition. Take a look at the leaderboard right now. Team Throttle Monster has the top 4. So 4 of our independent drivers are now in the top positions currently on the leaderboard. Again, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor, holding on to that top spot currently. Let's hear it for Cody Saucier in Dragon. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. You see all the information up there on the video board so that you guys can get in on the action. Super glue to the action replay coming up. That second attempt is what we call a bicycle. So you're balancing on the front and back side BKT tires. When you look at it in slow motion, it is so smooth and he does it effortlessly. And that is honestly one of the more difficult things to pull off here at Monster Jam. Scores are locked in, so let's focus our attention up there. A 7.775, so that's going to put him currently in third place in our two-wheel skills challenge. Reminder, with all of this happening right now, Devin Winfield is holding strong to that top spot. You see bold dinos up at the top. 8.746 for Devin Winfield, 8.431 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Can anyone take over the leaderboard? We're going to have to wait and see. Coming up next, he was your 2022 Rookie of the Year, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Goes into the popper, off the double log stack. Walks it forward, brings it to the brink of the ramp. Down the side on one BKT tire for the first attempt. Let's hear it for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. The QR code is up there on the video board for you guys to take full advantage of so that you are scoring and getting in on the action here at Monster Jam. First attempt was a solid one. The second one, he had some really great momentum. Looked like he was going for the bicycle, but was not quite able to find the balancing point on the side of that Monster Jam truck. Reminding everybody right now, score to beat 8.746, which is Velociraptor. The score for Gravedigger is 8.535. Second place currently. You can see Devin Winfield's face up there onto the video board. Devin, you are still at the top of the leaderboard. Right up there, we got one more competitor remaining in the two-wheel skills challenge. Can this driver take the win away from Devin Winfield in Velociraptor? We're gonna find out. So Monster Jam fans, our UNOH technicians have been working on this truck in the pits since the JCB racing competition. And we are getting the official word that she is able to compete in the two-wheel skills challenge. You see a live shot of the tunnel in the pits of Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo pumped up and ready to compete in this competition for all of you amazing Monster Jam fans. Her crew chief, Malachi, working this weekend on that Monster Jam truck. And I know Taylor will give us a little bit more of an update exactly what they were working on moments ago during the halftime report. But again, it's always a great feat to see our UNOH technicians work behind the scenes and work together to make sure that these Monster Jam trucks are able to compete. And Monster Jam fans, she's making her way onto the track. Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Tough first break on the first attempt. Looked like she was going for a stoppie there, but she does have one attempt remaining in the two-wheel skills challenge. Remember, our final competitor here in this phase of the competition. Come on, Monster Jam fans, let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. You saw her frustration in the truck on that live shot. She was going for those stoppies, wasn't able to get on the balancing point. You saw that truck kind of slide out with both of those attempts. You're going to see it again on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Tries to go into it, is not able to get up on the BKT tires in the vertical positioning. Scores are officially locked in. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. That's right, Monster Jam fans. Show her a little extra love. She was working along with the UNOH technician to make sure that this truck got back out here for the two-wheel skills challenge. Again, in just a moment, we're going to lock in those scores and crown our two-wheel skills winner. You see the side box happening at 3.487. That means the winner of the two-wheel skills challenge, making his way out of the truck, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. He's been hungry for one of these wins throughout the weekend. He has been exemplifying such awesome control in the two-wheel skills challenge, isn't afraid to push the envelope with those poppers and have variety in those poppers. So kudos to Devin Winfield.
Devin Winfield, here you are, victorious yet again. But first of all, wow, what a hit for that first one. And then you came in the second time around, didn't hesitate. Where's this confidence coming from that we are loving?
You know what? It starts out with my truck. This is the best truck I've ever driven. Mason and Travis got this thing dialed in for me. You know, I say it all the time. When I can't get out of the truck because I'm strapped in, these guys got it locked down, and my girl Blue is behind my back every step of the way. So you know what? That's for them. And you know what? I had to come out second. I was nervous about it. Usually going early, you don't get the best scores unless you do something crazy. So I was trying something new, and it worked out for me. You guys having fun at Monster Jam?
Well, it sounds like they are, and you've got someone up here joining you, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, your teammate. You guys were really in the trenches last night, getting each and every one of those trucks dialed up. We talked about it earlier during trackside, and look at that. All four of you ended up on top in this competition.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool to see. Seeing Corey Romo come out here and win racing, all of us do well in both our trucks in the finals, and seeing us all do pretty well in two-wheel skills is awesome. But you know what? We still got two more competitions left. We got the Sky Wheelie competition and Monster Jam Freestyle, and I know these guys and girls are ready to throw down. You guys ready for some more?
Congratulations one more time at Devin Winfield in Velociraptor securing the two-wheel skills challenge win. Now, Monster Jam fans, I'm hoping you guys are having so much fun this afternoon, and we got a lot more competition coming your way, but right now it is halftime. So this is the perfect time. Get up, stretch your legs, grab a snack, hop on over to our green screen photo booth here on the concourse, and then also we have our driver's license stations, which is actually right behind me, right behind the camera. You guys can jump in the photo booth and get your very own Monster Jam driver's license. And then when you come on back here, the stars of freestyle motocross are going to take to the track, take to the skies. But for those of you hanging in your seats, take a look up at the video board. We have some very special VIP fan messages. Max, the louder you scream, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So, we're going to try this all together. When I count to 3, I need you guys to be so loud that the Fargo Dome rumbles. All right, get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Make some noise for Heath Kingery. That was Billy Wilson. We got Braden Anderson and Jared LaRue. Monster Jam fans, this is a perfect time to take out those phones. It's what we call social media moments. And like Christina said, the louder we get, the higher they fly. And the cooler the trick. Whoa, indeed. Let's make some more noise, Fargo! The tricks are getting cooler. Let me hear you. Whoa, we just got a backflip. Let's see if we can get another one. Let me hear it. Back-to-back backflips. Fargo, one more time. Coming up next is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each rider will have one attempt to fly from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. You fans here in Fargo will be the official judges for this competition. So take out those phones, go to judgeszone.com. Remember the city code is FAR. And before we get into it, I've got a question for you. Who's ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
Kicking things off in the FMX Best Trick Competition, it's Heath Kingery. Heath hails from Minnesota, so he's only about 4 hours away from all of you Monster Jam fans here in Fargo. He's had an impressive 20-year career, and he's with us on Arena Championship West.
Let's hear it, Fargo, one more time for Heath Kingery. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. You can see that trick yet again on the video board. You've got 3 seconds left.
Fully extends that right leg, lays back, so he's arching his back, so it showcases flexibility and agility at the same time. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. A 7.341, so that's going to be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Continuing on with our next competitor, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Billy Wilson. Billy's been riding professionally about 4 years and has already had such an impressive career that has taken him nationally and internationally with us here at Monster Jam. He has competed in places such as Dubai, Puerto Rico, Mexico City, and now he is here in Fargo.
Let's hear it for Billy Wilson. Scan that QR code, folks. It's time to lock in your scores yet again. 3 seconds left.
A beautiful, crisp, clean backflip from Billy Wilson. Score to beat. Reminder right now, Heath Kingery, a 7.341. The score for Billy Wilson is 8.147. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, it's Braden Anderson. This is Braden's second week with us here at Monster Jam on Arena Championship Series West. He's a fierce competitor both on and off the track. He's also a drifter competitor as well. So this athlete is no stranger to competition. Let's see what he has in store for all of you Monster Jam fans.
Put your hands together for Braden Anderson. It's time for you to let Braden know what you really thought of that no hands tail whip. Pretty cool from my viewpoint, but it's up to you fans.
Let's see what you guys thought from the driver hailing from Salt Lake City, Utah. Score to beat right now. We got Billy Wilson, 8.147. The score for Braden Anderson is 8.540. That incredible no-hand tail whip is now the new leader and new score to beat. Can he maintain the top spot? We have one competitor remaining, and he hails from Phoenix, Arizona, with over 30 years of experience. I'm talking about Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue is one of our longest tenured veterans here at Monster Jam in the FMX team. Much like some of his other competitors that I've mentioned, his career has literally taken him all over the world, nationally and internationally.
Make some noise for Jared LaRue. Heard a lot of oohs and ahs, so make sure you lock in your scores, fans. 3 seconds left.
That backflip knack-knack, so a variation on a backflip, where as you see, he's upside down, and he shifts one of his legs off of the pedal and towards the back as he is upside down. Let's see how that reflected in scores. Score to beat, Braden Anderson, 8.540. The score for Jared LaRue is 9.062. The winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Jared LaRue.
Congratulations, Jared LaRue. But before we send you guys off, Billy, I think you have a little bit more for us fans here.
Absolutely, Fargo. What do you think so far? You guys having a good time? Make some noise. It's your first time at Monster Jam. All right. Well, the next thing we got for you guys is what we call the Grand Slam. We're going to try to get these bikes going up in the air back to back. We call it the Monster Jam train formation. You guys want to see that? All right.
All right, you asked for it, Monster Jam fans, and you shall receive. You're getting ready to witness something that is a tradition here at Monster Jam. Like Billy Wilson said, each of these 4 riders are going to soar through the air back to back in train formation. So, for this, Fargo, I need you to show us how you get down in North Dakota. Because we already know the louder that we get, the higher they're going to fly and the cooler the trick. So I'm going to count you in from 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about, Fargo. These riders come from all over the country to put on the best event for each and every one of you fans. Take out those phones. Be sure to hashtag us at Monster Jam. Let's see which one of you is going to go viral today. Fargo, make some noise! All right, that was cool. But I think their tricks can get even cooler. What about you? All right. So then this is it. I'm going to give you one more chance to get as loud as you can. From 1, 2, 3. Fargo, that's what I'm talking about. Make some noise one more time for Billy Wilson, Heath Kingery, Braden Anderson, and your best trick winner, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, congratulations. You swept the weekend here in Fargo with 2 events taking home the best trick win each event. Does it ever get old, this feeling of winning?
Absolutely not. Each weekend, they're a typical group of guys. Everybody's always pushing themselves each and every week. So it's like, when they push themselves, you got to push yourself. So, to like keep up with them, you always got to keep stepping it up. To come back and win again, it's awesome. Most of it, goes out to you guys here in the crowd. If it wasn't for you guys voting for every one of us, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So from everybody here at Monster Jam, thank you all for spending your hard-earned money and hanging out with us.
And I can attest to that. I see you guys push each other day in and day out to learn new tricks and get better at old ones. How do you maintain that healthy balance between your work friendship and then also your outside of work friendship?
It's always all a good friendship, honestly. You just got to pump each other up. If you see Dean or anybody else out there learning something new, get with them. Jump on the train and learn it with them, or pump them up to go even bigger than what they're already doing.
Now, we got a lot of fans here that thought they wanted to be Monster Jam drivers, but then they see you and your team doing the cool tricks here in this competition. Maybe they want to follow in your footsteps. So talk a little bit about your journey here until today.
Honestly, my very first show was with Monster Jam back in 2016, and with this company, I've been able to travel all over the world, seen tons of cool stuff, hung out, met a lot of awesome people, and honestly, there's no better experience than that. So anybody that wants to get into it, like you get their kids into it, start them out on a bicycle, get the balance. Go to a dirt bike, get them tons of seat time. Most importantly, though, always wear your safety gear, your helmet, your pads, everything like that, and have fun with it. And we'll hopefully see you here one day at Monster Jam.
Thank you, everyone. Fargo, make some noise one more time for Jared LaRue, your best trick winner.
Kicking things off, put those puppy paws together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Launching that puppy up into the air. And now it's time for you fans to score the first competitor in this competition. You've got 5 seconds left. Judgeszone.com. As a reminder, city code is FAR.
Super Glue glued to the action replay. He took advantage of the double log stack, had a nice momentum. As you see, it wasn't 100% vertical positioning. It actually went out more on a horizontal plane, but the height was certainly there and a nice way to kick things off in the Sky Wheelie competition. Let's see what you guys thought, because scores are locked in. Let's see, a 6.313. So that's going to be the score to beat in the Sky Wheelie competition. Remember, Monster Jam fans, we're looking for a variety of criteria here. The height of the jump is important, the creativity, so how they choose to show a little extra flair and personalization. That vertical positioning, they have a variety of obstacles that they are able to take advantage of. And of course, what I like to call the razzle dazzle wow factor. Next, your defending Arena Series champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. There he is. Show him some love. He's saying, just like how I launched that truck into the sky, launch that BKT tire up the scale and lock in your scores.
So that had great vertical positioning. When I talk about the positioning, you kind of want to make a right angle between the truck and the track, and that's what we witnessed here. So great attempt, nice sticking of the landing for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Let's see what you guys thought of the black and green wrecking machine. Score to beat 6-3-1-3, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. The score for Gravedigger is 8.751. New leader, new score to beat in the Sky Wheelie competition. That checked off a lot of boxes in the criteria that we had reviewed earlier. It also had that creativity element in there when he bounced it on the back two BKT tires and kind of wheelied it forward before the dismount off of the ramp. Again, friendly reminder, criteria is up there on the video board. Coming up next, she is your 2024 fan favorite driver of the year, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Fargo, make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. And it's time to score. She's blowing kisses and sending love to your way. So let's do her a favor and lock in the scores that you think she deserves. Got 5 seconds left.
That one definitely had the most height and the biggest pop that we've seen so far. You know, we call her the queen of sky wheelies, and, you know, that title is rightly served. Impressive stuff from Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, but was it enough to take over the top spot from Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, who has that 8.751? Let's find out. The score for Scooby-Doo is 8.219, really close, super respectable score, which will put her currently in the second place position in the Sky Wheelie competition. So again, an 8.219 for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. If you guys are ready for a dino-rific Sky Wheelie, put your hands together for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Make some noise for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Definitely some crazy big air that we've gotten so far. His might be the biggest, Christina, but we'll soon find out what you fans thought about that. You know where to go. You know what to do. It's time to score. 3 seconds left.
You know what, Taylor, he had a different approach. We've been seeing the first few drivers take advantage of the double log stack, which are actually steel pipes that are built into that elevated obstacle. He opted for the built-in tires to go into his sky wheelie. So let's see how that fared for him in scores. Score to beat Gravedigger, 8.751. The score for Velociraptor is... Ooh, 7.415. You see him in the cab right now. Third place currently, waving to all of you Monster Jam fans. So again, Devin Whitfield, Velociraptor, third place currently in the Sky Wheelie competition. Coming up next, here in his 11th season of Monster Jam, a former Mechanic of the Year, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Make some noise for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. The scoring is open for Earthshaker, which means you fans are on the clock to lock in those scores. You know what to do, and you know where to go.
Corey Rummel in Earthshaker didn't quite get the height that we've seen, but the vertical positioning was certainly there, going off of the double log stack for that sky wheelie. Scores are locked in, so let's focus our attention on the video board. For Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, a 6.165, so that's going to put him currently in 5th place in the Sky Wheelie competition. He's a former Rising Star of the Year, Cody Saucier, Dragon.
Make some noise for Cody Saucier, Dragon. He's out of the truck. What'd you think? Let's find out at judgeszone.com. 5 seconds left.
Solid sky wheelie from Cody Saucier in Dragon. Nice vertical positioning. And what he did there is he actually landed on the back two BKT tires, stuck the landing, and then wheelied it forward across the elevated obstacle and down the ramp. Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com for Cody Saucier in Dragon. He's got those dragon spikes in his hands. It looks like he might want to give them away to some of you in the crowd. And they're off. Let's see, scores are in. 7.355, 4th place for Cody Saucier in Dragon. Coming up next, your current BKT overall leader, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. You guys know what to do. You've been doing great all event long at judgeszone.com. That was a solid Sky Wheelie presentation courtesy of Tim Hall Jr. The pop was there. He had great momentum right out the gate. Vertical positioning, lands on the back two BKT tires. We've seen the rotation, or excuse me, the momentum that takes him forward with those wheelies. But was that enough, in your opinion, Fargo, to take over the top spot, which is currently held by Gravedigger with an 8.751? The score for Jurassic Attack is... It was good enough, Fargo! 8.823 for Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack. He is now at the top of the leaderboard in the Sky Wheelie competition. And again, he is at the top of the BKT overall event leaderboard right now. It's a really great day to be dino-rific here in Fargo. Last but not least, she's ready to make some waves. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Put those fins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And it's time to score, folks. It is time to score. 10 seconds on the clock left.
Let's see, Monster Jam fans, it all comes down to our final competitor, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Really great pop with that Sky Wheelie, awesome height. You can see it up there on that super glue to the action replay, but did that have enough to take the win? Let's focus our attention up on the video board for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. A 7.970, great for fourth place in the Sky Wheelie competition. But that means the winner of Monster Jam Sky Wheelies, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
He's down here on the track, smiles galore. How does it feel taking home a Sky Wheelie competition?
Yeah, this is awesome. This is exactly what I needed. Us and our team back here, we needed a win. That Jurassic Attack has been fighting us all year long, and I've been fighting back, and I got myself a W. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
It's all paying off for sure. And hey, speaking of getting yourself a W, not sure if you know, but you're now only 3 points away from taking the lead for the overall. So as we go into this next freestyle competition, 3 points ahead, excuse me, what is your plan of attack?
You know, we got a lot of things on my mind right now. This is the last big floor we are going to do on this arena series. And, you know, big air, that's awesome. I put some extra turns in the truck to let it fly. But there's a backflip ramp down there. You know, I haven't done that this year, so maybe I might hit that. I'm kind of thinking about that right now.
Maybe. Well, I think the only thing that we need maybe to give you a push is some help from everyone here in Fargo. So Fargo, make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Monster Jam fans, congratulations one more time. Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack now with a 3-point lead going into Monster Jam of Freestyle, our final competition of the afternoon. Now, really important to note, there's some criteria here when it comes to Monster Jam Freestyle. Now, each driver will have 75 seconds to lay it all out there on the line during the freestyle competition, but to qualify for a score, they must use all the obstacles, have creativity, technical moves, combination moves, and the wow factor. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. I'm hanging here back at the desk, and I am joined by Sensio. We have Landon, we have Braylon over here, and they're having a great time at Monster Jam. So, guys, I got to ask you, I know you're all family, all right? But did you thank your family members that brought you here today? Kinda? Did you thank them? Yeah? All right, we're going to make this public, all right? So, and this goes for all my kiddos in the Fargo Dome right now. Whoever brought you to Monster Jam, all right, I want you to look at them, whether it's mom, dad, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, family, friend, whoever brought you. I want you to look at them, and on the count of 3, I want you to yell, thank you. Can we try this all together? Ready? Nice into my microphone. Here, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great, Fargo, that was awesome. We got some great kiddos here because Monster Jam is all about family, and we love when family gets to join us. So I am joined now by all of these amazing cousins, and we're going to play the Monster Jam head-to-head challenge. So I'm going to put you guys to the test. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock, all right? And you guys have to name as many ice cream flavors as you can, all right? If you do that, you're going home with a prize. So 15 seconds on the clock. Fargo, yell out those ice cream flavors and help them out. All right, here we go. Nice and loud. 1, 2, 3, yell them out.
Chocolate. Ice cream. Banana. Strawberry. Chocolate chip. Cookie dough. Banana. Neapolitan. Mint chocolate chip.
All right, that's time. Let's take a look. We got 9. I think so. Monster Jam officials. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we got 9. So here's the extra special fun part, okay? You guys are actually going up against one of our Monster Jam drivers. Yeah, okay. So you guys got 9. Let's see who you guys are going up against.
Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
Weston Anderson and Gravedigger.
Mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, fudge, chocolate, vanilla with sprinkles on it. I had about all that.
Weston got 7. You guys got 9. So do you know what that means?
We get a prize.
You get a prize. That's right. So guess what? You're going home with a Gravedigger hat. And for you guys, I have 2 awesome play sets here, courtesy of all of us here at Monster Jam. We got our Monster Jam play set that you guys get to go home and enjoy. Monster Jam fans, give it up for these amazing contestants going home with some prizes, courtesy of all of us here at Feld Entertainment.
Fargo, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Seems to be some issues with that Monster Jam truck. As you can see, the clock is currently paused, 53 seconds. Our tech officials are coming out onto the track to communicate with Corey Rummel to see if they are able to refire and continue on with that Monster Jam freestyle run. Not 100% sure what is going on with that Monster Jam truck, but Corey Rummel has had a stellar event, starting strong with a JCB Racing win. Solid two-wheel skills. Really great night for veteran driver Corey Rummel. So as you can see, our tech officials are down there on the track motioning for him to try and refire that Monster Jam truck to continue on with the freestyle run. Remember, 53 seconds are on the clock in order to qualify for a score. 75 seconds. Getting word from our Monster Jam officials that he will not qualify for a score, unfortunately. Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. But Fargo, this is never how these Monster Jam drivers want this to go. Unfortunately, the truck lost power during that freestyle. But can we take a moment, please, and just give a huge round of applause for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, one of our veteran drivers, a former mechanic working tirelessly on that truck, both inside and outside of the truck. We're going to continue on with the Monster Jam of Freestyle. He's a member of Team Throttle Monster, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A very aggressive round by Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So let's see how you fans are going to score that. You've got about 5 seconds left.
So he is the first competitor officially in the Monster Jam freestyle competition that does qualify for a score, taking the full 75 seconds of the run. That super glue to the action replay is your reminder of Berto Trevino. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Those scores are officially locked in. A 7.891, so that's going to be the score to beat. Come on, Monster Jam fans. He wants you to howl. There you go. A lot more Monster Jam freestyle coming your way. Remember, criteria is up there on the video board as you guys are scoring utilizing judgeszone.com.
Fargo, get ready for Megalodon freestyle.
Let's keep it going for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. You can see on the end cab, she is having a good time, getting ready to come out and celebrate with all you fans. Clearly, she feels good about that run, but it's all up to you and what you fans think. You've got 5 seconds left to lock in your scores.
Yeah, Taylor, there was some big air throughout that freestyle run. She did take advantage pretty much of every facet of that track. So kudos Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Score to beat a Monster Mutt Rottweiler 7.891. The score for Megalodon is 8.076. New leader, new score to beat. She loves to make some waves in this competition. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. It's time to unleash the dragon. He's slowing down with 23 seconds on the clock. He might be lining up with that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. 15 seconds remain. Can he do it? There it is! With 1 second remaining on the clock, he lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Fargo! Keep it going and make it loud for Cody Saucier Dragon. Giving Weston Anderson a love tap. And he's requesting more noise from you, Fargo. Don't forget to lock in those scores. 3 seconds left.
Super Glue, glued to the action replay, tells that story. He lines up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip at about the 24-second mark. Couldn't line it up initially, but man, he pulled it back, lines it up, hit the throttle for an awesome Morgan & Morgan backflip. Let's see how that translates to scores. 8.076 is the score to beat in Megalodon. The score for Dragon is 9.524. 9.524. Cody Saucier in Dragon. New leader, new score to beat in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Take a look at the leaderboard right now. With that, we now have, as I mentioned, that new leader in Cody Saucier in Dragon, a high-flying freestyle with all the bells and whistles, and the grand finale of that, of course, that Morgan & Morgan backflip. Coming up next, he's Dynamite. We're talking about Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. 9 seconds on the clock. Oh no, going for a Morgan and Morgan backflip maybe? He's lining up with the ramp. 3 seconds remaining. That will do it for the freestyle. So close to lining up with that Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Fargo, he wanted to do it for all of you amazing fans. He had an incredible run, full throttle the entire time, going off of the Batwing as well as all the different elevated obstacles, filling the full 75 seconds of that clock. You see him out of his truck right now, hands in the air with the I don't know. We know he wanted, though, to give you guys another Morgan and Morgan backflip. Let's take a look at the video board. Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack, 8.295. Still a really great score. Currently second place for Tim Hall Jr. Jurassic Attack, second only to Cody Saucier in Dragon.
All right, I am joined here with me. I've got two super cool Monster Jam fans. I've got Kinsley and I've got Emerson. Emerson, a little birdie told me that it's your birthday today. Is that right?
Yeah.
How old are you today?
5.
5? Oh my goodness. Is there anyone else in here celebrating a birthday today or in the month of February? Let me hear you. We got a lot of birthday people here in the building with you. Well, guess what? It's your lucky birthday because you and your cousin Kinley, you're going to play a game with me, okay? It's called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. What we'll do is we'll put 3 Monster Jam helmets up there on the video board. Do you see it?
Yeah.
You see the trophy that's sitting right there? Well, in just a moment, the helmets are going to drop down on top of that trophy. They're going to shuffle around, and you got to keep your eye on the helmet holding the trophy. Does that sound good?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. All right, let's drop those helmets. It's in the center right now, okay? Keep your eye on it, and they're off. Don't lose it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right. All right. Are you sure? I think they know already. What did you say?
1.
1, okay. And you said 1, 2, Kinsley? All right. Fargo, do you agree with that? Do you think it's 1? Make some noise. It sounds like they agree with you, bud. So let's find out. All right, not under number 2. That's good news. And it's not under number 3. Yes, it's under number 1. High five. Nice work. Well, great job. How did you know?
Because I know which way I was going.
Ah, well, obviously. Yeah, of course. He knew which way. Oh, Kinsley?
We keep the eye on it.
They kept their eye on it. Awesome. Well, you know what? For your hard work, I'm sending you 2 home with a prize. Birthday boy, you're going to get this Monster Jam Truck and Pals playset. And Kinsley, you're going to get this super cool Gravedigger hat to match your outfit. And look, it's signed by Weston Anderson, the driver of Gravedigger. Everyone make some noise for Kinsley and Emerson.
Jumping back into Monster Jam Freestyle from Las Vegas, Nevada, it is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Clock has paused, 7 seconds remaining in that Monster Jam freestyle run for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Waiting for our Monster Jam officials to determine if he is able to refire to complete the 75-second freestyle run. Getting word right now that that will do it for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. So Monster Jam fans, give it up for him one more time. And then head on over to judgeszone.com. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Click submit. Solid freestyle run all around. Really great variety. Some great height throughout those jumps. We actually even saw some Monster Jam donuts right here on the Super Glue glued to the action replay. Some nice speed and revolutions built into that freestyle run. So let's see how that translates to scores. 6.572 for Velociraptor. Currently 5th place now in Monster Jam Freestyle. You can see up there on the video board where all of our drivers currently stand in pursuit of the freestyle run. So Fargo, if you guys are having a great time with us here today, I do encourage you to mark your calendars. Devin Winfield out of the truck, waving to the Monster Jam fans. So as I said, you're having fun with us. Mark those calendars because the fun is going to continue with Monster Jam World Finals, Salt Lake City, Utah, in partnership with the Utah Sports Commission. And it all goes down the weekend of 4th of July. So July 4th and 5th, lots of great family fun. And tickets are actually on sale right now. So you guys can go to monsterjam.com for all of the details. We have the biggest pit party of the year, and all of your favorite trucks are going to be there, of course, including Gravedigger, the new Classroom Crusher, and Sparkle Smash. So lots of cool trucks and lots of great action for Monster Jam World Finals. But right now, we're going to continue back with the Monster Jam freestyle competition with our next competitor here. We call her the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Puts it on the side, saves it. 11 seconds remaining on the clock, but that will do it for the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com, but there were a lot of dynamic moments throughout that freestyle run by the Princess of Carnage. At the very, very end, I thought she might have lost it and rolled over, but she was able to save it on the side 2 BKT tires. Super glue glued to the action replay up there on the video board. Right there, that's the moment. A nice bicycle on the side BKT tires. Scores are locked in. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board. See what you guys thought of Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. .452. So that's going to put her in the second place spot currently on the leaderboard. Remember, we got one more competitor left. Currently at the top, though, Cody Saucier and Dragon at 9.524. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo just securing the second spot, bumping Jurassic Attack's Tim Hall Jr. down to third place currently in Monster Jam Freestyle. Those bells only mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger? Let's hear it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, our final competitor in freestyle. So you guys know what you have to do. You got to score at judgeszone.com. A dynamic way to end it for sure with that Monster Jam truck crashing into the ground on that one. Really dynamic momentum throughout the entirety of that freestyle. High fly in action, big air. I did hear the audible wows from the arena. Right there, you can see the moment with that VKT tire. Let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat is Dragon, 9.524. The score for Gravedigger is a 9.231. Second place, which means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Now, is it enough? Because that's 8 more points in pursuit of the BKT overall event champion. We got to add up these scores right now. 7 in the JCB racing competition. 6 in the two-wheel skills challenge. 8 in the Sky Wheelie competition. 5 in the freestyle competition for a total of 26 points. Your BKT overall event champion is, for the first time this season, witnessing history here in Fargo, his rookie year out the gate, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. A loving hug from brother Travis. Some water thrown on him from his teammates, all of his fellow drivers. Taylor, take it away.
Tim, congratulations. I know this has got to feel amazing for many reasons, but I want to take a moment because you shouted out your sister Taylor earlier today, and it seems like that gave you a bit of good luck in this moment here today.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I'm not going to lie. It's been a pretty tough year, so I've been wanting this win for a while. I'm holding back from crying right now. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't have done it without my little brother here. And my mom and dad, Tim, Tara Hall back at home, they watch me every weekend. They've seen the struggles. They see the phone calls. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, I've thought about throwing the towel in many times this year. This has not been my year. It's been very, very hard. But this win right here, I needed this one. We needed this one. The whole team needed this one. And I got to thank Team Throttle Monster as well. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't – honestly, I wouldn't have ever been a driver, I don't think, if it wasn't for Team Throttle Monster. I've always wanted to be a driver, and they gave me my break. Mike Christensen, Paul Jensen, Zach Jensen, everyone. I want to thank all of you. Devin, you were there with me in the beginning when we started driving. Built in my first new truck. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cry, Wesley. I'm sorry. I don't get to do this that often. Thank you, Corey, Berto, Mason, all you guys. Travis, you helping us out this weekend. Oh, man. I need a second to breathe and think.
That's okay. That's okay. Look, and you know, you fans couldn't hear what the other drivers were over here shouting, but they're saying, this is your moment. You deserve it. Take it. And little brother Travis, come on over here, brother Travis, because this moment is just as much yours as it is his. Supporting him throughout these hard, long days. I know it's been tough for you as well.
It's been very tough, but you know, I couldn't be more proud than him right now, and for him to win this overall, it means a lot.
Enough said. Hey, Tim, do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I've never held this microphone before, so it's my turn. Fargo, did you have fun or what? Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. One more time. I think you get a little louder. Fargo, let me hear you. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fargo. I'll never forget this. Thank you. Love you guys.
Fargo, what a beautiful and emotional way to end a Monster Jam. I bet you didn't think, you know, Monster Jam could be so touching and so beautiful because, you know, these are 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks, but these drivers, these UNOH technicians, these crew chiefs literally put their heart and soul into everything that we do and everything that they do out there on the track. And you just kind of witnessed a little taste of that with Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, kind of fighting back those tears because this truly is a moment that he has worked tirelessly for over the last 5-6 weeks. This is his rookie season here at Monster Jam, and he is shining so brightly. Listen, everyone, I hope you guys had as much fun as we did, and we'll never forget this afternoon in the Fargo Dome. On behalf of Taylor Olivia, I'm Christina Moore, and all of us here at Feld Entertainment Fargo, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night.